Hey, Suffield, Connecticut homeowner, what's really going to happen to the housing market in 2026? With experts predicting lower mortgage rates, increased home sales, and steady pricing, I'm breaking down what that means to you, especially if you're considering selling in Suffield. I'm Stephanie Salerno, your local real estate expert and lead of the Stephanie Salerno team right here in Suffield, Connecticut. Each month, I break down exactly what's happening in our marketplace. And if you're a homeowner trying to make sense of all the market news, you're not alone. Today, I'm going to share how the 2026 housing market is shaping up to look a little different than we've seen the past couple years. But before I go any further, please help me out and be sure to like this video or subscribe to our channel for future Suffield, Connecticut housing market updates. All right, so on to Suffield. For Suffield, in September, 11 homes were sold, and that's down 21% from September of 2024. 8 new listings came on the market, and that's down 27%. The sales price to list price ratio was 101.2%, and that's actually down just 1%. And the average sale price per square foot was $251, and that's down 9% from last year. September's average sale price was $658,000, and that's up 23% from 2024. And the average days on market was 36, and that's down 57% from 2024. And when we take a look at the month supply inventory, September was at 1.64 months, and that's down 18% from September of 2024 and up from 1.19 months in August. Now, 6 months is considered a balanced market, so you can see here that at 1.64 months, we are still solidly in a seller's market in Suffield, Connecticut. Across the country, we're seeing signs of momentum return, and right here in Suffield, we're feeling it too. So if you're wondering if it's a great time to make a move, this is the update just for you. After a quieter couple of years where affordability challenges put a lot of plans on hold, 2026 may be the year that really shifts back in gear. Experts are predicting that more people will make a move next year, and that could open the door for you to do the same. According to Fannie Mae, the MBA, and NAR, the number of total home sales are expected to rise from about 4.8 million in 2025 to over 5.2 million in 2026. That's real movement, and it signals renewed confidence in the housing market. So what's behind that big change? Well, 2 things: mortgage rates and home prices. The number one thing that buyers have been waiting for is lower mortgage rates. After peaking near 7% earlier this year, rates have finally started to ease, and the experts believe that the trend will continue through 2026, but it won't be a straight line down. We often say that rates take the escalator up and the stairs down. So we'll likely see some ups and downs along the way as new economic data rolls in, but the overall direction points to a slightly lower interest rate next year. And forecasts from Fannie Mae, Wells Fargo, and the Mortgage Bankers Association suggest that rates could settle into the low 6s or maybe even the high 5s by late next year. Even a small drop could make a huge difference next year, as there's a lot of pent-up demand. And compared to when rates were near 7%, with a change in rates, a buyer could save hundreds of dollars a month on their mortgage. And that's a pretty big boost in affordability and can bring more buyers back into the market, especially in price-sensitive areas like ours. Okay, so now let's talk home prices. On a national scale, they're still saying they're going to rise, but just not by a lot. With rates down from their peak earlier this year, more buyers will re-enter the market, and that increased demand will keep upward pressure on pricing and prevent numbers from tumbling down. The latest 2026 home price forecasts show that experts expect steady but moderate growth, average around 2% nationally, with some predicting up to 4% appreciation. That's good news for our sellers. Values are expected to hold strong, not drop. And for buyers, the pace of appreciation is more sustainable, meaning the market won't feel like it's running away from them again. So here's the bottom line. After a couple of quieter years, 2026 is expected to bring in more movement and more opportunity. With sales projected to rise, mortgage rates projected to come down, and price growth slowing down, the stage is set for a healthier and more active market. So for sellers here in Suffield, this is an important window of opportunity. With rates easing and demand expected to pick up, 2026 could bring a really strong pool of motivated buyers your way. So if you've been sitting on the fence, not sure if it's the right time to list, it might be a great move to start preparing now. Updating, decluttering, staging, and getting your pre-listing plan in motion. And spoiler alert, I'd love to help with that. Inventory is still tight enough that well-presented homes will sell quickly and for over asking. But competition will grow as more sellers jump back into the market next year. And those who prepare early will really stand out as the market begins to heat up again next year. So the big question, will you be one of the movers making 2026 your year? If you've been waiting for the right moment to sell, this could be it. So let's connect now to talk strategy, review your home's current market value, and build you a customized plan so that you're ready to make a move and take advantage of the next wave of activity. And if you're curious just really quickly what your home could sell for today, click the home value button below for an instant home value opinion. So whether you're moving up, downsizing, or simply just curious what your home might be worth, I'm happy to walk you through every step. And all right, this is Stephanie Salerno with the Stephanie Salerno team at Coldwell Banker Realty. This has been your October 2025 Suffield, Connecticut housing market update. Happy fall, happy Halloween. Hope you're enjoying this great weather that we're having, and we'll see you next month. Bye.